Good morning. Happy Thursday, y'all. So, I am sitting up at the Intercoastal again because this is my new morning routine. Um, it's just so peaceful sitting up here. I got my breakfast. I got some eggs, my yogi, and some strawberries, and I got my little iced coffee. So, let's have a little breakfast this morning, shall we? At the waterside. Who needs to go to an expensive restaurant on the water to enjoy your meal when you can come sit down by the water and pack you a little breakfast or a little lunch or, hey, even pack you a little dinner and go sit down by the water and just breathe it all in and let it all out. It is Thursday morning. Let's see, what's new and exciting? Well, my job sucks. Not near as bad as the last one. At least this one's manageable. At this place, I've noticed that there is like everybody's personality clashes in there, and I think it's hysterical because I just be sitting in the corner minding my own business because that's where my desk is. The pay sucks. They want you to deal with an ass load of stress, and it's like, no, dude, I'm not doing that. I talked to a few people that have been there for a while, and they were telling me that they do like little icebreaker games, and they have little luncheons and stuff, which there's one today. Talking with one of the girls last night before I left work, I said, make sure you bring your game face tomorrow, meaning today. And she's like, oh, why? And I said, oh, tomorrow's the little luncheon for us. And she said, oh, yeah. So that right there just told me that it ain't what it's all cracked up to be. The morale in there already sucked when I got there, and one of the ladies was telling me that they were trying to bring in new people to maybe put in. Look at that view right there, if you can see it. With my tints and the color, it is so beautiful. Anyways, you're welcome. But anyhow, it's just a job, really, at the end of the day. Doing what I've been doing, and I've been actually seeing a lot of signs lately, like posts and people saying different things. Like, I'm taking in what's resonating with me, and I'm just hoping that my prayers will be answered because Lord knows I need them. But I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm grateful for what I've accomplished, and that's where I'm at with it. Sophie May is getting a mani and a pedicure tomorrow. This should be interesting. Very interesting. We'll see how that goes. She's a holistic doctor, so she doesn't use any of the sedation and stuff, and I'm kind of a little skeptical about it because, pigs have to be on their back for their feet to get done. And I've never had Sophie, even as a baby, on her back. She's always laid on her side. She's always either laid on her side, excuse me, or her stomach. It is a good week. It's been a good week so far. Just a little tired. Work out in the end. I've been hearing that a lot too lately, which it will, I'm sure. If anybody's wondering, I just literally use the Keurig coffee Folgers, and I use the iced coffee option on my Keurig machine, and then I add a little bit of coconut creamer by Coffee Mate. If you haven't tried it, try it. It's fantastic in hot or cold. And I also add about a half a thing of protein shake, so there's probably like this much coffee in there. And I add ice. Actually, I add a little more than a half from the protein. So, but that's all I got for you, and enjoy the rest of my breakfast. I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I'll